Fucking middle school was hard, right? Right? No, like, I know middle school was hard for all of y'all, but all of y'all took that shit out on me. I was one of the outcasts. I was a very dusty 7th grader. Like, I was one of those kids with like the roller book bags and the Pikachu hat. Like, my vibe as a 12-year-old was like, I'm the type of kid to like Naruto run out of my Lightning McQueen parts bed away from any good pussy for the next 10 years. Like, that was the type of kid I was. Yeah, no, kids really didn't like me in 7th grade. And they didn't like me for primarily 2 reasons. First off, I'm Nigerian, so like I would go to school smelling like the authentically African fish my parents would cook every day. Like, I was just walking around middle school smelling like a fucking Navy pier. Like, and not only that, like, I look broke, like I dressed really badly. Like, my dad, he didn't believe in buying me new clothes. He said, if you want new clothes, you should just window shop. Now, I don't know if you guys know what window shopping is, but window shopping is just like regular shopping, except you get none of the fly shit, but you leave just as empty in your spirit. I looked and I smelled broke. My daddy raised me like a hobo cat in a Disney musical. A typical day with my dad, it would go like this, you know what I mean? We're out on the town, you know, he's like a tall, lanky cat wearing like a bent can as a hat. He's smoking like a cigarette made out of fish bone. And I'm this little kid and I'm just like this. I got pants, but they're not pants, it's just a cardboard box. And and I notice, I see like a toy I want in the window. And my dad notices and he puts a stop to me. He's like, hey, Obi, I noticed you're looking at that there train in that toy novelty shop. Well, let me show you how to get what you want without breaking my bank. And he breaks out in a song. When you're in a store from time to time, but don't want to spend a dime on what you find, take your eye, get close and watch it now. Walk away, that's window shopping. Fuck that nigga, he'll never meet his grandkids. He'll never meet his grandkids. I'm Zillowing his nursing home as we speak. Yes, I'm a hero. Fuck him. No, middle school was hard. I was so scared. I was so scared of all the other kids. Like, at 9th period, I had gotten to the habit of 9th period. Once the bell rung, I would run out of class as fast as I could. For I had no Gucci belt buckles to protect me from the rage of my peers. Run out as fast as I could. I remember one day I really had to get out, because earlier that day, the bottoms of my shoes were starting to break, which was my worst nightmare. Like, I couldn't be seen having bad shoes. Like, as a black kid with bad shoes, it defeats the whole point. That's like being white, but you're really Cuban. It's like you were so close to going home free. So the bell rings and I'm running. I'm doing well until I reach my locker and I trip because I slip on the loose soles of my off-brand Shacks and I just eat it. And everything's ringing around me, but I can feel that my shoes are totally just ruined. Just, you know, and we have a saying, when your shoes are broken, we say they're talking. Okay? And they're talking because they're telling everyone, oh, look, this nigga mama broke. Oh, this nigga mama a nursing assistant and that bitch shop it save a lot. Update, my mother's no longer a nursing assistant, she's an RN. Yeah, I don't get along with that nigga, but I do respect her. So now I gotta readjust tactics, you know, and so I'm just doing this little shuffle and doing this shuffle out, hoping nobody knows, and I get to the bus stop and I think I'm home free. And then I hear, hey, Obi! I turn around, my heart drops. It's Jerwan Morris, the funniest nigga in 7th grade. So some of you might be aware of Jerwan. You might know Jerwan perhaps from his work where he goes, yay, in class. Or The one time our 25-year-old social studies teacher, Miss Lewis, bent over to pick up a pencil, Jerwan shoots up from his seat, points at her and is like, "Fuck Native Americans, I'm trying to learn about that." Jerwan was a star. Although in 7th grade, I was taller than him, he dwarfed me as he stomped around our middle school grounds in his rotating pairs of New Air Jordans. Jerwan's like, "Hey, Obi! Oh, nigga, you think you was slick, huh?" I'm like, "Excuse me, homie. You're going to have to explain what you're talking about." Jerwan's like, "Obi, don't act like I ain't seen you fall flat on your ass and your shoes explode soon thereafter." And he made sure to say this loud, so all the 7th grade girls who could hear this, ensuring I'd be receiving no pussy as a 12-year-old. And he's like, and before I can even like plead the 5th or nothing, this nigga grabs a bunch of rocks off the ground and dashes them at my feet, forcing me to jump. My shoes start talking like Wendy Williams with a very tall glass of red wine. Oh man, you guys are being